Hello and a heartfelt welcome to HealthWise. I'm your companion on this incredible journey to thriving as we age. And today I'm so excited to share something with you that could truly transform how you experience your golden years. Have you ever noticed those men in their 70s or 80s who seem to defy time? They've got this spark, sharp minds, active bodies, a zest for life that makes you wonder what's their secret. And then, there are others who sadly seem to fade too soon, becoming shadows of who they once were. What if I told you that one key difference might be hiding in a place we rarely discuss, a place society tells us to leave behind as we age? Yes, I'm talking about your relationship with your body, specifically the power of self-pleasure. Now I know that might make some of you shift in your seats or raise an eyebrow. Trust me, I understand completely. It's a topic that's been wrapped in silence, especially for men of your generation. But as someone who's spent over a decade helping older adults reclaim their health, I'm here to tell you this isn't just about fleeting moments of joy. Science is showing us that staying connected to your sexual self could be a game changer for your brain, your heart, your spirit, everything that keeps you vibrant well past 80. This isn't about judgment or pressure, it's about freedom. It's about giving yourself permission to explore your body with curiosity and wonder, to rediscover what makes you feel alive. So I invite you to join me today because we're going to unpack this together. I'll share the latest research, real stories from men just like you, and a practical guide you can start using tonight, no matter your health or circumstances. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a quick comment below and tell me where you're watching from. Are you in Boston, Sydney, Berlin, or maybe a small town somewhere? And if you feel inspired by the end, let me know what you think. Your voice matters here. This is a conversation, not a lecture. So let's break the silence together. Hit that play button, grab a comfortable seat, and let's explore how you can add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Let's start with a question that fascinates me. Why do some men age with such vitality while others don't? I've observed it countless times. Men in their late 70s hiking with their grandkids, solving puzzles with remarkable speed, laughing with a lightness that radiates health. And then there are others who by 65 seem to have given up, not because they want to, but because they've been told that's just how aging works. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be that way. One of the most overlooked factors in how well we age is our connection to our sexual selves. Yes, I'm talking about self-pleasure, masturbation. It's a word that might feel uncomfortable to say out loud, especially if you grew up in an era where it was taboo or frowned upon. But let's set that aside for a moment and look at what science tells us. Your body isn't designed to shut down as you age, not your muscles, not your mind, and certainly not your capacity for pleasure. Here's how it works. When you engage in sexual activity, including self-pleasure, your body activates in ways that go far beyond the moment. First, there's the hormonal cascade. You release testosterone, which keeps your muscles strong and your bones dense, crucial as we get older. Then there's oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which calms your nervous system and lowers stress. And don't forget endorphins, nature's painkillers that can ease everything from joint stiffness to a restless night. But it's not just about hormones. Every time you stimulate yourself, you're boosting blood flow. Think of it like a workout for your circulatory system. Blood rushes to your brain, keeping those neural pathways sharp. It flows to your heart, supporting cardiovascular health. And yes, it reaches your pelvic region, maintaining the tissues and muscles that keep you functioning down there. A groundbreaking study from researchers in Scandinavia tracked men aged 55 to 75 over 5 years. Those who stayed sexually active, whether with a partner or solo, had significantly lower rates of heart disease and scored better on cognitive tests than those who didn't. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine your body as a magnificent, intricate machine, one that's been running strong for decades. Now if you stop oiling one of its key parts, what happens? It rusts, slows down, maybe even breaks. Your sexual health is like that oil. It keeps everything moving smoothly. When you let it sit unused, you're not just missing out on pleasure, you're letting vitality slip through your fingers. So I'm curious, what's one thing you've noticed about your energy lately? Maybe you feel a bit more tired than you used to, or your focus isn't as sharp? Pop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear where you're at. Because here's the truth. You don't have to accept that as normal. I've witnessed men in their 80s turn things around just by reconnecting with their bodies. This isn't about chasing the past, it's about honoring the incredible person you are right now. Let's explore why so many men step away from this vital practice, and how it's holding them back more than they realize. Let's get real about why this essential part of life gets left behind. I've had countless conversations with men, wonderful, strong men who've built families, careers, lives, and so many of them share the same sentiment. I just don't feel like that part of me matters anymore. It's heartbreaking because it's not a choice they're making. It's a misunderstanding they've inherited. Perhaps you've felt it too. Your desire isn't as spontaneous as it was at 30. Erections might take more effort or not happen the way they used to, and somewhere along the line you thought, well, I guess that's over. Or maybe it's deeper messages you've carried for decades. Some men say, I was taught real men don't do that, or my religious upbringing said it was wrong. Society's subtle cues don't help either. Advertisements focus on youth. Healthcare providers rarely discuss sexual health past 50. And suddenly you're left feeling like this part of you has an expiration date. But here's what I want you to know. That's a myth. Your body doesn't agree with it, and neither does science. The need for physical pleasure, for connection, whether with a partner or yourself, doesn't vanish. It's hardwired into us from cradle to grave. What changes isn't the need, it's how we express it. And when we stop expressing it, that's when the trouble starts. Let's talk about what happens when you disconnect. It's not just about missing out on a good time, though that's reason enough to care. Studies show that men who abandon sexual activity, including self-pleasure, face faster cognitive decline. Your brain thrives on those pleasure pathways. When they go quiet, it's like dimming the lights in a room you still need to use. Your immune system takes a hit too. Stress hormones rise without that natural release, leaving you more vulnerable to illness. And your heart? Cardiovascular issues creep up faster when blood flow isn't regularly encouraged. A 2019 review in a major medical journal found that men who stay sexually active have lower all-cause mortality, meaning they live longer, period. I'll never forget hearing about Michael, 73, a retired engineer. He was feeling off, tired, foggy, disconnected. After medical tests and medication adjustments, something was still missing. Eventually he opened up. I haven't felt like myself in years. I stopped everything intimate after my divorce. After learning about self-pleasure as self-care, 6 months later he reported feeling alive again. His blood pressure had improved, his sleep was better, and he'd even returned to his workshop to create again. So what's stopping you? Maybe it's privacy, sharing a home with family, or living in a care facility. Maybe it's a health condition, diabetes, arthritis, medications that affect desire. Or maybe it's just not knowing how to start after so long. I'd love to hear, what's one barrier you've faced? Drop it in the comments. No shame, just honesty. Because whatever it is, it's not the end of the story. Your body is adaptable, resilient, and ready to meet you halfway. Let me show you how. Let's dive into the science. Because this isn't just feel-good talk, it's fact. How does self-pleasure actually keep you thriving? First, it's a circulation powerhouse. Every time you engage, you're sending a flood of oxygen-rich blood throughout your body. In your genital area, that keeps tissues healthy and flexible. Crucial for erections, certainly, but also for bladder control and prostate health. Speaking of which, research from leading medical institutions found that men who ejaculate frequently each month significantly reduce their prostate cancer risk. That's a meaningful benefit. Then there's the hormone party. When you reach orgasm or even just become aroused, your body releases endorphins. These natural painkillers ease everything from achy joints to persistent headaches. Oxytocin floods in too, reducing stress and helping you sleep more peacefully. How many of you could use a better night's rest? And testosterone continues circulating, supporting muscle mass and bone density, which naturally diminish as we age. Research from major universities has shown that regular sexual activity boosts neurohormones that protect brain tissue, potentially slowing memory loss or dementia. But it's not all physical. Your mind gets a tremendous lift too. Staying connected to your body fights off depression. Men who feel detached often slip into isolation or low spirits. But when they reclaim this part of themselves, it's like flipping a switch. They become more engaged, more present, more themselves. One gentleman, a 70-year-old retiree, shared, "I didn't realize how much I'd missed feeling human." That's what this is about. Not indulgence, but self-care as vital as eating well or staying active. Let's make it practical. What's one way you already take care of yourself? Maybe it's tending to a garden, a morning meditation ritual, or woodworking. Could you see this fitting in like another piece of that wellness puzzle? Share it below. I'm eager to know what keeps your spirit alive. Because this isn't about pressure, it's about curiosity, about letting your body surprise you. And I've got a plan to make it easy, safe, and tailored to you. Alright, let's get hands-on, figuratively and literally. I've developed the Revitalization Method, a 5-step plan designed for men over 60 to bring self-pleasure back into your life, honoring the body you have today. This isn't about chasing your younger years or meeting some impossible standard. It's about meeting yourself with kindness and science. Try it 2 to 3 times a week and watch the transformation unfold. Step 1. Preparation. So, let's start by creating your space. Find somewhere private. Your bedroom, a quiet corner, wherever you feel secure. It's important to ensure privacy. Maybe dim the lights a bit, use pillows for comfort if needed, and honestly, investing in a quality lubricant can make a big difference. Silicone-based works wonderfully for mature skin. It's smoother and lasts longer. Warm a quarter-sized amount in your hands. Remember, this is your time. No rushing, no interruptions, just you connecting with your body. Step 2. Relaxation. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take 10 slow, deep breaths. Inhale for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6. Feel tension melting from your shoulders, your jaw, your legs. This isn't merely preparation. It's signaling to your nervous system that all is well. And hey, if your mind wanders, that's perfectly normal. Just gently redirect it back to your breathing. Step 3. Awakening. Begin exploring. Not genitals yet, but everywhere else. Run your hands gently over your inner thighs, your abdomen, your chest. Notice what feels good now. Your body has changed over time, and that's natural. No expectations, no judgment, just curiosity. Perhaps your neck has new sensitivity or your arms respond differently than before. Embrace it as discovery. Step 4. Focused attention. Now move to direct touch with 3 techniques that have proven effective. The full embrace. Wrap your lubricated hand around your penis with gentle pressure. Use slow, deliberate strokes along the shaft. Focus on sensation, not performance. For circular stimulation, use 2 fingers to trace small, firm circles around the head. Think of it as awakening the nerves with gentleness. Next is foundation strengthening. Massage the base and perineum, that area between your scrotum and anus, with moderate pressure. This improves blood flow and strengthens pelvic floor muscles. Don't pursue erection or orgasm as a goal. Concentrate on sensation. And when something feels particularly good, just stay with that feeling. Step 5. Integration. Pause. Breathe deeply. Feel the warmth throughout your body. Take a moment to reflect. What did you notice? Appreciate yourself for this act of self-care, not just for pleasure, but for your health. If it helps, keep a private journal. Note feelings of relaxation or new experiences. It's your personal record of progress. Alright, let's talk about how to actually get started. Begin gradually. In week 1, just focus on the first 3 steps. This helps you build comfort and awareness, which is really important. Then, in week 2, introduce stimulation, but keep it gentle and exploratory. By week 3, you can move to the full cycle and adjust the timing to what works best for you. Now mid-morning, say between 9 and 11 o'clock, is usually optimal because that's when your testosterone tends to peak. But if mornings are packed, you can also try early evening, around 5 to 7 o'clock. If you're dealing with arthritis, schedule your session after a warm shower, when your joints feel more flexible. And if you're taking ED medication, try to align your practice with when the medication is most effective for you. So, what do you think? Could you dedicate 30 minutes to this practice? What time of day seems most feasible? Let me know in the comments. I'm encouraging you to give it a try and just observe the changes. Before you jump in, let's quickly go over some common pitfalls. First off, don't expect every session to culminate in fireworks. Firm erections or powerful orgasms aren't the objective here. Success is about showing up, relaxing, and experiencing pleasant sensations. Remember, pressure is counterproductive. Your body senses it and just tenses up. Second, consistency really matters. Don't make this a rare thing. Think of it like brushing your teeth or stretching, something you do regularly. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week to maintain the benefits. Third, patience is essential. Mature bodies respond best to a gradual buildup. Give yourself 30 to 45 minutes, not just a rushed few minutes. Start with relaxation, ease into touch, and let arousal develop naturally. Rushing just leads to disappointment, and that's definitely not our goal. Fourth, remember that your entire body is responsive. Don't focus exclusively on the genitals. Explore your thighs, chest, anywhere that creates pleasant responses. This takes the pressure off and actually enhances your enjoyment. The biggest challenge? Shame. When it pops up, counter it directly. Remind yourself, this is health promoting. It benefits my heart, my mind, my well-being. Go ahead and list the advantages: improve sleep, better mental clarity, reduce stress, and review them whenever doubts come up. I heard about Robert, age 78, who at first couldn't even talk about this topic without feeling embarrassed. But after working through his hesitation, a few months later he shared, "I feel reconnected to myself again." So, what concerns might you have about starting? Maybe it's time constraints, privacy issues, or just feeling like you're out of practice. Share your thoughts below. I'm sure others are experiencing similar feelings, and together we can find solutions. So, here we are. You now have the knowledge, the scientific backing, and the permission to reclaim your vitality. This isn't just about extending your lifespan, it's about enhancing your quality of life. Waking up with energy, feeling connected to yourself, and embracing each day with confidence. Start today, even if it's just with step 1. Your future self will thank you. And hey, if this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe. It's a simple action that helps bring this information to more men who need it. Share this with a friend who might benefit. Sometimes the greatest gift is breaking through silence. And once more, where are you watching from? What's your main takeaway? Share in the comments. I read every single one, and I'm really looking forward to hearing your story. This is HealthWise signing off. Here's to thriving, not just surviving. See you next time.